Welcome to Conversations with Chris, and today I'm welcoming Bella, and it is just such a pleasure to have her here. I've known Bella for a couple of years now, and it's been an absolute pleasure to watch her journey over particularly the last 12 months. So today I'm going to get Bella to share some stories with you about how she was and how she is now, and some of the journey that she has gone on. So welcome, Bella, and it is lovely to have you here. What was your motivation for agreeing to my lovely idea to have a chat with you today? Why did you want to do this?
I guess in sharing, hoping that, maybe someone watching will go, oh, and that's what I can do to help overcome that. And if we can help one person move forward, then that's great.
So how tough is it for you to sit here and have this chat?
Oh, extremely tough. I can feel my anxiety building. I don't have a lot of confidence still with this sort of thing, but hey, maybe doing this will also help me.
Excellent, and we'll share a little bit further on about that confidence and what's changed in you, but I think it's really good for people to realise that simply because we do a program for 6 to 12 months, it doesn't mean that everything becomes perfect. It's a bit of a work in progress.
It's definitely a work in progress, but for me, where I am now, can I say the confidence is probably the last thing that I need to work on. Like, everything else has fallen into place, not perfectly, not without a bit of effort, but since my journey with Balance Central, things have definitely, all kind of slotted into place. It's just, that little thing, confidence.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that when you first came to Balance Central, where were you? Or where was your head?
A mess.
Okay, more information.
Oh, okay. I wanted to move forward, but I didn't know how.
Okay.
I wasn't happy where I was. I'm happily married, happy mum of 5 kids and a beautiful granddaughter, but there was no forward momentum. I was doing nothing that satisfied me. Like, there was nothing, I couldn't take the next step onto anything. So
Yeah, and you also have some other complexities other than just not knowing how to move forward.
yes, I have a mental illness. I have huge anxiety. So in all honesty, working with Balance Central has moved me further through that mental illness than the other methods I had tried.
Wow.
Balance Central got me to a point, to a healthier point, a lot quicker, without the trauma of having to spill my guts, tell my story, compared to the other methods where they want to know and they want to pull it apart. You certainly pull it apart, but I don't have to tell you the details, which, for the trauma I suffered, it was such a more gentler way to move through it.
Cool, awesome. So can you share a story with us about what has, is there a story that's highlighted for you?
I don't do friendships very well, or at all, actually. And when I left my ex-husband, that was all heightened because of my anxiety and because of what he was sharing with our friends and, the kids' friends' parents. So I isolated myself fairly well. I wouldn't go on coffee dates with anyone. I just wouldn't do anything. My anxiety just got the better of me. But last week, I had a coffee with a lady I've technically known for 12 years, Our kids have been together since preschool. And I was able to sit down with her and tell her who I was.
Wow.
Including the anxiety, including the mental illness, and explain to her why it's taken 10 years-ish to sit down and have a coffee with her. And I mean, she's lovely, but I needed her to know who I was. And prior to Balance Central, it just wouldn't have happened.
Wow, so maybe that's a reveal that you've started to learn who you are, which almost sounds a bit funny because we kind of assume that we know who we are.
Yeah, that assume things never good.
Cool. So one of the other stories that I know we've talked about and we've touched on throughout your time with Balance Central is a bit of a theme around choice.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering if you could share one of the examples around choice for you.
I didn't make choices for me. I made choices for my family. I made choices for the business. But just recently, through working with Balance Central, I realised it was okay to make a choice for me, and no one had to like my choice. It was okay to be choosing stuff that other people would not.
What the?
Yep. So recently, I knew I needed something else. I'm a lot more centered in my life daily, but I felt like there was something missing. So I went to the Buddhist temple at Underwood, and when I walked in there, it was like, like I belonged, like it had been missing from my life. And I've started Buddhism classes and stuff, and that is so far away from who I was prior to Balance Central. It was just the right choice for me.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest message that I like to get through for Balance Central when someone works with me, is that it's not about having to work with Balance Central forevermore. It's actually for what you need now.
Yes.
So that you can then, with confidence, know what it is you need moving forward. And it's something that's really important, because it's your empowerment that's actually kicking in there. You knowing with absolute just trust that what you choose for you is right.
Yes.
And that is the underlining theme for me when it comes to unlock your power. Because that's unlocking your power to make your choice for you.
It's been great. Thank you.
Awesome. So thank you very much for having a listen to our chat with Bella today. And if you are interested in Unlock Your Power, self-nourishment program, anything that you can find on balancecentral.com.au that is of interest and you think resonates with where you're at the moment, please come and check it out. Give me a call, send me an email. I would love to hear from you. It's Chris here from Balance Central.